Okay.
Are you good?
We still gotta put highlighter, we still gotta put bronzer, we still gotta put that fake ass rhinestone.
Alright guys, so I've been wanting to film this video for a really long time. I have Bebito here, fiance, and I'm gonna be doing his makeup. I'm pretty excited. We're gonna do kind of like a rose gold look. In fact, I do have an inspiration pic right here. Taco Bay sent it to me because she wants to do this look for her wedding, but like a little bit more toned down. But we're gonna go all out today. This is a look that she sent me, so we will be kind of recreating something very similar to this. I'm excited. I may not do like the very inner corner liner like it is right here, but for the most part, I think everything else is pretty nice. What do you think?
You putting those rhinestones on my face?
Yeah, I have the rhinestones right here.
You're tripping, buddy. You're bugging.
Alright, so we're going to go ahead and get into it. I will be using Soft Glam today, but first I'm going to work on his skin. The very first thing I am going to do is go in with the Mercier Foundation Primer. This is a hydrating primer. I really love this. I feel like it gives really nice moisture to the skin. So I'm going to take a little bit of this on the back of my hand. About that much. I'm picking up the primer with a Real Techniques. This is technically a highlighter brush, but I really like it because it is fluffy. And I'm just going to put this on his face. And I'm just going to go ahead and work it in. Does it feel nice?
Very nice. Very nice.
Does it?
Mm-hmm. Refreshing.
Hydrating.
Hydrating, that's the word.
I feel like it's not going to take me very long to do this.
Thank goodness.
Alright, so...
yeah, we go. I need that.
I'm going to go in with an additional primer. This is the Pore Filler Primer by NYX. It's going to do exactly what it says it's going to do. It's going to fill in those pores, and Bebito has...
craters!
Yeah, well, yeah, he has craters on his face. So I am going to take a little bit of this, and instead of working this in with a brush, I am going to use my fingers. So I washed my hands before this. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to push it like right in this area right here. I'm going to really just pat, 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 pat that primer. Yeah, this is why I don't take clients, because things get weird. So instantly you can see...
why are you grabbing me by my bun, bro?
Instantly you can see that his pores are like filled in. So now that his skin is primed, I'm going to go in and start doing his brows. Now he does have very full and hairy brows. So the last thing I want to do is like make them like really sharp and like bold. So I'm just going to go in with a little bit of brow gel. This one just so happens to be by Makeup Forever. As you guys know, very full, thick, like unruly brows are very in. So I'm not going to... I'm not going to make them super stark and harsh.
What the fuck's so funny?
I don't know.
Whoa.
I'm just taking a clean spoolie now, and I'm going over the brow gel just to make sure everything is nice and blended. It is a tinted brow gel, so it is going to leave a little bit of a tint behind. So when it's set, it should look something like that.
Is this going to wash off though?
Yes.
Or am I going to have that tint on my eye?
Ulises, it's going to wash off. Now that brows are done, I'm now going to move on to eyeshadow primer. You guys know this is my tried and true. This is what I love to use to prime my eyelids. This is the NARS Soft Matte Complete Concealer in the shade Medium 1 Custard. I'm going to take that on a blurring concealer brush right here. This one is by Smashbox. And I'm going to use this to prime his entire eyelid. So close. I'm going to take this all over the lid and then directly underneath the brow bone. So to make the brows just like a little bit cleaner, the only thing I'm going to do is I'm going to underline this inner part of his brows with a little bit of concealer. So he does have like wrinkly eyelids, so
what does that
you
mean?
do. You have like a little bit wrinkly eyelids. Like very like foldy, like, you know, Hank off of Royal Pains.
So that means I'm getting old?
No. You just got hooded lids. Okay. So I am just going to pull up a little bit on his brow, and I'm going to pat this concealer. So I'm just patting it with a concealer brush, and then I'm going to immediately set it down with powder just so that way nothing is creased in his lid. The powder I am going to be using is by Mercier. It is just the loose translucent setting powder, and I actually just got a new one of these because when I did my I tried following Patrick Star makeup tutorial, I used like all of it, which was a bad idea. So pat, pat, pat. I'm going to pick up a little bit of that loose powder, and I'm just going to go ahead and set down his entire lid. We will be using Soft Glam in this look, so the first shade I'm going to take right here is called Orange Soda. So close. I'm just going to work this into his lid. Like I said, this is going to be his transition color. It's a really nice faint wash of color. I used this in my first Soft Glam makeup tutorial, and it was beautiful. So it's not meant to be like too crazy. Like I said, it's just a subtle wash of color. And I'm taking it from outer to inner corner. Lift up. And as you can see, it's a really nice subtle wash of color in the crease. Do the same thing to this side. So I'm going to start in the outer corner, go in big circular motions, and then I'm going to go in circular motions all throughout the crease. This color isn't meant to be super precise. It's definitely meant to be a little bit more diffused, a little bit more messy, which is why we are using a fluffy brush. Which reminds me, I do have a video dedicated to blending. It's called How to Blend Shadows Like a Pro. So if you haven't seen it, I'm going to link it in the cards.
Nice plug. What is that?
Bro, I have an eyeshadow brush really close to your eyes right now, and you want to try to roast me and mock me? Stab your eye out. How about that?
Okay.
Are you good? Are you good?
I don't see anything.
There is a little bit.
I see a little orange in there.
Orange soda, a little orange soda.
From Fanta?
Yeah. Fanta, Fanta, don't you want a Fanta, Fanta? Alright, so now that we have orange soda blended in the crease, very diffused, I am going to go in with a little bit more of a precise brush, which is my Sigma E25 blending brush. Love this brush, and I'm really just going to focus a little bit more of the color towards the outer portion of the lid. So I'm going in circular motions like this. I'm going to bring it into the crease as well. We are going for more of like a rosy look. So the next shade I'm going to take is this one right here. This one is called Dusty Rose. And I'm going to take that same Sigma E25 brush, tap off a little bit. And I'm just going to go ahead and do the same thing. I'm going to pop it right here on the very outer corner. Then I'm going to go in circular motions.
Them hands are moving.
Blending. Go ahead and lift up on your eye. Thank you. Head down. A little bit more this way. Why you gotta open your eyes in the middle of my blending? Does it feel weird?
Yeah.
Alright, so what I'm going to do now is I'm actually going to cut his crease a little bit. And I'm going to use a little bit of the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. The only thing about cutting creases with the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer is that you have to work really, really, really fast. So I'm going to take a little bit of this. The brush I'm going to use is my MAC 242 brush. This is a really great brush to cut the crease with, so close.
Doesn't burn your eyes?
Why would this burn your eyes?
It's makeup.
Makeup doesn't burn your eyes. I'm sorry.
You have your finger in my mouth. It's disgusting.
Stop! That's gross.
Can we be a professional, please?
Can you be a professional? No client would be licking my hands.
I did not lick your hand, don't lie.
Okay, close. Ulises, stop! I can't even focus. I can't even get the line straight. So once I have the concealer on the lid, I'm going to take a clean Sigma E25 and I'm just going to buff and blur out the edges of that concealer. And I'm also going to pat it down ever so slightly, just so that way it's not super duper thick on the lid. Are you good? You look sad.
I don't know, I was lost for a second. This is not fucking funny, bro. Why are you playing with my life? That shit hurts.
Now that we have his crease cut, I'm going to go in with this rose pink shade right here on that same MAC brush. And I'm just going to go ahead and place it directly over top of the place that we put the concealer.
So what does the concealer do with the shadow?
It creates a nice sticky base for the lid color to stick to.
How would it stick otherwise?
You can use Fix Plus. You can use...
You just can't slap eyeshadow on?
If you want it to be like, really like glam, you want to take these steps. I'm going to pick up just a tad bit of Mulberry on a pointed crease brush. And this is just by Revlon. And I'm just going to take this and I'm going to run it right here on the very outer part of his eyelid. And like I said, you only want a little bit of this. You don't want too much, just because you don't really want to take away from like the rosy tones of the look. But I'm just running this right here towards the very outer portion. You got a lot of moles on your lids.
What?
You do. Like little clear moles.
What are clear moles?
I don't know.
How do you know they're clear moles?
Because they're like growing out of your skin.
Oh my god. What do those mean?
I don't know.
Oh my god.
Is it getting intense? Can you see something now?
Unfortunately, yes. It's really dark there.
I
feel
know.
like I look like a raccoon.
No, you
I
don't.
look like I got punched in the eye.
Now I'm going to go in with a makeup wipe. I'm actually going to use a clean one.
Thank you. Sanitary. Sanitary. Not that thing that's been sitting there for like 3 days. It's just probably hard and crusty.
It's not.
Rip the skin up. I need you not to go in with your nail.
Okay. We're going to do a really sharp.
Watch your fingers. Like, they're long nails. If you scratch my cornea, I'm not going to be able to see.
Okay.
I'm blind already.
I'm taking a clean makeup wipe and I'm going to start right here on the outer portion of his eye, and I'm just going to go ahead and wipe it just so that way this part is super sharp. Open. Look up.
You're so pretty.
Thanks, Lee.
You got some big ass boogers though.
The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go in with gel liner, which is probably Mobito's favorite part of this whole entire look. That's what you're about to do?
Oh, you bitches.
Do you want a little wing or a big wing?
Those are the wing gods. I don't know. Surprise me.
So I'm just going to pull a little bit on his eye like this. And I'm just going to follow this edge that we created when we cleaned up the eyeshadow.
Oh my god.
What? What happened?
You almost took my eyelashes off. Your fingers like going in my nose.
Okay, I'm sorry.
These bitches don't want to see me succeed. Can I yawn?
I went ahead and did the other side of his liner off camera. What do you think?
It's beautiful.
It is? You like it?
Yes.
So, moving on, I'm going to go in with some of the Heavy Metal glitter liners by Urban Decay. I think I am going to go in...
glitters, though.
Huh?
I thought we weren't doing glitters.
Who said? I said we're doing glitter. So, I have this one. This one is in the shade Catcall. It's a really pretty kind of like pinky tone. I think it's going to go... I think it's going to go really good with the look. So, close your eyes, and you're going to keep your eyes closed until it's completely dry. So,
how long is that?
Until I say. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this glitter liner and I'm going to follow his natural crease. So I'm going to take it here and then I'm just going to go up like so. Turn to look to the camera. Up. While I wait for the glitter and his crease completely dry, I'm going to go in with a little bit of my Lavender MAC Fix Plus. And I'm going to spray his face just so that way it's nice and hydrated before I go in with foundation. As you guys know, I already primed the skin. So go ahead and keep your eyes closed. Don't freak out. I am going to spray you with a little bit of this. So here we go. You ready? Are you ready?
I mean...
Close your eyes. Ready? Set, go. Okay, so his face is looking like it took a bath. You look like you took a little bath, babe. Okay, so I am going to take... It burns. It's not supposed to burn. It really burns?
No.
Oh my god. So I'm going to take a little bit of foundation. The foundation I am using today is the NARS Natural Radiant Long Wearing Foundation in the shade
good.
Fiji.
What is that?
Lavender Fix Plus. I love it.
Is that MAC?
Yeah. So I'm just taking it on a MAC 190 foundation brush. And I'm just going to go ahead and buff it into the skin. Now, I don't want to like paint a mask on him. I really want it to blend very nicely into the skin just because he doesn't have like any blemishes or anything like that. We're just mainly using it to kind of like even out the skin tone a little bit. So while I am putting it on with this brush, I'm going to go in with that fluffy brush we used to apply his primer, and I'm just going to go ahead and buff it into the skin. This is going to give me a really nice light airy effect without it looking too masky, if that makes sense.
You know how like you girls hate like when it rains because it feels like it ruins your makeup? Mm-hmm. Can you imagine if it rained like finishing spray or like setting spray?
Oh my god, we'd be like
oh my god. Mouth open, jars all out, collecting.
For concealer, I'm going to use a little bit of the MAC Studio Water Weight Concealer. This one is in the shade NC20. So it's pretty light. And I'm just going to pop some right here. And right here.
That's the look right there.
I need you to look up with your eyes. Thank you. And I'm going to push this really close to the lower lash line. That is really just going to conceal everything. And make him look, whoa.
I mean, goddamn, you almost took my damn eyelash.
Went in your eye. You like saying. Closed it.
That's what I'm saying, dude. You tripping, buddy. You're bugging, man.
Open.
I can't trust you now. I'm very weird about my eyes, bro. I mean, you're going like 30 miles an hour with that stiff ass brush. Hello.
All right, so I'm taking this brush and I'm really packing and setting down the concealer, and then I'm going to go in with a little bit of the Laura Mercier powder, and I'm just going to go ahead and set it so that way it stops creasing. Now that his under eyes is nice and set, I'm going to go in with this Dusty Rose shade right here on a smudger brush by ABH. I need you to look up, not head, just eyes. Thank you. All right, I'm going to take
Why is everything so close? Go.
I'm going to take this Dusty Rose color, and I'm just going to place it right here on the lower lash line. Then with the pencil brush, I'm just going to go ahead and buff and smoke out these edges right here.
Bro, can we not focus under my eye anymore?
Open. Bro, you're squeezing your eyes shut so much, the black from that's on your mascara is like literally transferring down. I can't save you. I can't save you.
I see my life flashing before my eyes.
Bro, don't blink down so hard. I am going to go in with lashes. These are the BH Cosmetics lashes in the style 303. And I'm just going to pop these on. These are probably the most natural lashes that I own. Alright, so close. Don't squeeze. Pop on the eyelash. So as of right now, I am going to wait for the eyelash glue to completely dry. So while we... What's going on?
So beautiful.
You're kidding.
I am. This is like torture. This is not funny. This is like torture.
It's watering pretty bad.
This is like torture.
Alright, so while he works on that, I'm going to move on because bitches ain't got time. I'm now going to go in with a little bit of the MAC Press powder. This one is in the shade Light because Libido is light. I'm just going to go ahead and powder over the areas I applied the foundation. Just ensure that everything is nice and set. And this is a very light powder. For bronzer, I'm going to use the Laura Mercier bronzer. This one is in the shade Bronze 04. And I'm just going to take a little bit.
She moving now. I like that. She hungry. When you got a woman that's hungry, they move fast.
I'm going to take this blush by Urban Decay. This is in the shade Video. This is one of those blushes that will look universally flattering on any and everyone, no matter the eye look you're wearing. So I'm going to pick up a little bit of this, and you're going to go ahead and smile. And I'm just going to pop it on the apples of the cheeks. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go in with some highlighter. So, Bebito, close your eyes. This is a Dewy Luminous Skin Mist. And I'm going to spray your face. So you got to close your eyes one more time. Really?
That shit does burn my like where the eyelashes are.
Okay, now that I have the Luminous Dewy Skin Mist on and in place, I'm going to go in with the Amrezy highlighter. I'm just going to go ahead and pop this highlighter on his cheek. Go ahead and bring your head down so they can see the glow. They're not ready. They're not ready. And for lipstick, I'm going to use this one by Urban Decay. This has been one of my favorites recently. This one is in the shade Stark Naked, and it is a comfort matte. It's a really beautiful nude. So, give me a video. Did you just lick your lips because they're wet? You're getting ready? Go ahead and rub your lips together a little. I mean, not that much. Damn, you wiped it all off. I'm going to top the lipstick off with a little bit of gloss. This is the e.l.f. Lip Plumping Lip Gloss in the shade Champagne Glam. So the last thing I'm going to do, you guys, is apply the rhinestone directly on the very lower lash line. So to do that, I am going to use a little bit of strip eyelash adhesive. This one just so happens to be from Kiss. It's the same one I use to apply his false lashes. So what I like to do is I like to take the adhesive on the back of my hand like so. And then I will take a rhinestone, pick it up with a tweezer, and just dip it in the glue and then just apply it to the very lower lash line. Super duper simple, super duper easy. Oh, that one's way too big.
Take this shit out.
Look up.
Yo, you just playing, dog.
So I'm going to go with the smaller one. And I'm going to put it right in the exact same place. I'm just going to pat it just like that.
You look like you ran out of ideas. You're just like, let me just put two little rhinestones on your eyes.
What do you think?
It's just bringing forth so much light. It's beautiful.
I didn't put any mascara on the bottom.
That's okay. That's okay. I can deal without mascara at the bottom.
Are you gonna fix your hair and stuff?
Oh my goodness. I mean, shit, this is your video. You're supposed to be glamming me up. Now I gotta do. Do I look seductive?
Alright, I'm supposed to be glamming you up.
Do I look? No, don't put that thing on my fucking head. Don't put that on my head. I don't want that pump. Don't put that on my head. Do I look seductive?
And by the way, that's his natural hair.
I got inches.
And we're back. This is the look. What are you doing? What are you spraying? This is the look. What do you think? I think I did pretty darn good. I will say that Bebito was really hard to do makeup on, like super duper hard. He was squeezing his eyes shut. He was rubbing his eyes. He was crying. He wouldn't let me put any shadow on the very lower lash line. It was honestly a hot ass mess, like a hot ass mess. But for the most part, I think I did pretty good. I think I did pretty good. What do you say?
I think for the circumstances, you did pretty well.
Yes. Yes.
Doesn't look too bad.
Okay, but what do you guys think? Let us know in the comments down below. And if you guys want to see more videos with us, then press that like button so that way we know. We also wanted to do a little announcement. Bebito and I are going to be starting a channel together. It's going to be on my second channel, Ashley Marie Vlogs. That vlog will essentially be converted into a duo channel. We'll be doing challenges over there, some vlogs, but for the most part, we're going to bring vlogs to this channel. So we're thinking like a weekly vlog, like once a week, right?
Yeah.
Depending on like what you guys want to see. So I'm really excited about the second channel because I feel like you guys are going to see a part of us that you don't normally see. Maybe like a little bit on Snapchat when we do like our car ride chronicles and we're just like,
you know, that's my shit. That's my shit.
Singing and lip syncing the songs and all of that. So subscribe to that channel if you guys haven't already. We'll have it linked down below. We're definitely working really hard on putting that together. So hopefully within the coming weeks. And with that, I don't think we have anything else to say. Nothing. So until next time, we'll be sure to catch you guys all on the next one. Deuces.